Hey, let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'. Let's see here. Let's get it going. Let me share this out a couple times real quick.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
At least I looked up and didn't just
Pop it out.
hang it out. Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's funny. Hmm. Hey. Let's get this started. Let's get this show started. Let's get this show started. Let's get this show started. I forgot to hit the fucking intro.
You're not interested in this blanket right now.
That's funny shit. Was she out? Oh, what we slapping this morning? Let's put some music on real quick. What you want us to do? Grind with me, she said. Grind with me. Here you go.
No, Rick, motherfucking slapper, nigga.
You know, young Rick made this shit.
Bust it.
It's me and you, shawty. Rock with me. Baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind. Baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind time. Baby, come count this money. First we separate in the 20s, 50s, and 100s. Smoking while we be thumbing, watch you run through them bands. She laughed, told me she ain't never seen so much cash. I said, back and I laughed, would've said it's the beginning. Don't worry how it's coming, babe, don't worry how it's spinning. I've been patient with my life, I put myself in this position. Every transition I make, I keep a gangsters in position. That means I keep pressing, G with everything I do. Teach you all these old school rules and show you something new. We dream it, we plan it, we want it, we get it. Making calculated decisions while chasing these millions. I'ma keep it real with you and show you what it take to build a life full of promise. I promise real estate to keep you safe. Be honest when we conversate and put you in something. Push button, rockin' the 4-9. Grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind. Baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind. A couple zones of conversations are deep. Fell in love with my hustle, for me it was a physique. I'ma treat you to a life of different assets, appreciated values, bank accounts with the 7 digits. Benefits, different stones on your wrist, trying to give you something real. Could tell nobody else did it for you. Big aroma, blowing purple, let's keep our circle tight. Understand, me and most men are not alike. I'm going in, getting paper for life, no middleman, so we control the price. I love the vibe, baby. So let me know the real. Let me know what you're thinking and how you feel. Cause I've been planning for family, handling my business, thankful for my existence, and ain't no competition fucking with me. See the steps, I keep taking them tall, despite the hate and fake love. Half an acre or a yard, so baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind. Baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby, shine with me. Show me you different, baby, I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. I'm glad I got you on my team. I got a couple things to show you. Realize you're someone I needed and I didn't even know you. Phenomenal love. I hope you with me, but understand man, I've been making paper. Headstrong, arrogant, cocky, and I don't ask for favors. So grind with me, and we can build a legacy. Destiny straight ahead of me. Said it, now I'ma make it be. Watch how we get it. As long as we stick together, keep our business, and keep the business about that cheddar, baby. Trust what I'm saying. I'm
Let's go. Come on in, be comfortable, people. Welcome. Make sure y'all hit the share, the like, the love.
Fuck all the hating. If you ready for this, quit talking shit. Hop in the Chevy, let's dip. I'm trying to get this money. Chasing the bag. I ain't waiting for shit. I ain't stopping till I'm filthy rich. I hope you with me, baby. Let's get this paper, baby. Shine with me. Show me you different, baby. I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind, baby, grind with me. Let's get this paper, baby. Shine with me. Show me you different, baby. I will teach all of my secrets if you grind with me. Let's grind.
Oh, let's motherfucking go. This early motherfucking day. Hey, welcome in, welcome back, welcome black to the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. I'm Big 50 Capone.
I'm J Poo.
She changes some shitty poo, some diapers right now. Cause little mama shitty. Oh, she's shitty. What's good with y'all? How y'all living? How y'all doing this weekend? I hope everybody had a blessed week. We over here chilling like we do with the Williams family. Welcome back. 10 a.m. on the West. You know the motherfucking rest. Thank y'all for tuning in, coming in, getting glued in with us. I'm sipping on coffee today. What about you? How about to like mine? Drop. Don't pay me no mind. Y'all know I'm goofy. Only when I want to be, though. Yeah. Life be lifing. And you either life with it or you get lifed over. You better step your game up out here in this world, people. It's a lot of bullshit going on, a lot of bullshit. Who tapped in with us today? Talk to me. Wifey will be on camera as soon as she get done with the shit at Dyke Ball. Until then, y'all got fabulous, glorious, handsome me. There she go. You can see her right there. There she go. Chilly, taking care of the baby. If you have a awesome spouse, you gotta let them know. I let my wife know all the time. She's fucking awesome and amazing and just super. Like, I got super women. So make sure you let your spouse know that they super in whatever way they super. Don't be no taker. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy their superness and you ain't super. If you got a super spouse, you need to be super with that motherfucker. So level yourself up and let your spouse know that they super, and then you go be super with them. I got a super wife. She's fucking awesome. I love it. She made a what you make last night? A marble pound cake. Oh my God, chocolate. Bussin'.
Marble means vanilla and chocolate.
Vanilla chocolate marble cake. Bussin', y'all. Wow. When I say stupid, that shit is stupid fire, man. I love that motherfucker. That cake, hella good. Hella fucking good.
Yeah.
We got some topics, like always, for y'all this Saturday morning. Talk about the bullshit going on in this world. You already know how we do. Not the drama with you, but the drama with this world. Because we all got drama. Well, no, we don't. A lot of y'all got drama for no reason.
The most drama that I have is my kids. They're the most drama that I have.
Motherfuckers got drama and ain't even popping like that. It's okay. Y'all see Gracie Corner on the TV in the background. That's for baby girl. Do me a favor. She just shitted again? Wow, wifey. You know, babies are hella funny. As soon as, oh shit, Dalton in a building early in the day.
We made it today.
Come on in, Dal. Get comfortable family. Do me a favor, share this out, hit the like, the love, the subscribe, the follows, and all the good shit.
Cute. That was cute.
But babies are fucking hilarious. They wait till you give them fresh cotton to shit and fuck up. Do you understand me? As soon as you change a baby diaper, they be like, okay, I got some fresh shit to fuck up now. I'm gonna go ahead and tear this up. And then they light it up. My wife literally just laid my daughter, set her down in her little rocker after changing her diaper from a shitty diaper, and she just shit it again. Them bowel movements, them bowels is working right there. We just getting started for the day though, Daltone, and whoever else in here, you know, getting the day going. This time change making us wake up a little bit. I don't know. It feel like earlier than
We don't go to sleep.
but it feel like earlier than normal. R.I.P. Justin Peoples. Rest in peace. Man, this world is crazy, y'all. It's a lot of fuck shit going on. I don't know if y'all be up on it. But damn. I'm gonna get into it when wifey get over here. But you know, we gotta just talk with y'all for a second. See how everybody doing. I don't know how y'all doing, how y'all week. He said it's been 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Since Justin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and that shit was crazy as hell.
Wifey said, yep, that shit was crazy as hell. If y'all can't hear her in the background talking, because yeah. Oh, condolences to his family. You know, this world is shitty. This is real blunt, right? We keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black love and unity. He said, Daltone said, I'm finna hire a private investigator because something ain't right, huh? Something ain't right. Something smell funny, something smell fishy. Smell like these motherfuckers pulling them tricks again. They always pulling these tricks, let's face it. Straight up and down. They pull these tricks right in our motherfucking face. Like I said before on another one, booty shaking all in our face and shit. And we just sitting here like, oh, I don't see it. Or if we do see it, I guess some of y'all enjoying the shit. I don't enjoy it. I can't stand it. That's why we get on this podcast and talk this shit about these racist motherfuckers. These sorry motherfuckers that want to keep trying to oppress us. These sorry motherfuckers that want to keep trying to reject us, but steal it from us, you know, cultural appropriation and all the whole bullshit. I'm sick of this motherfucking world. I'm sick of this culture. I'm sick of this country, this government. It ain't even really the country, it's the government. You know what I'm saying? He said, Dalton said, hey, did you see how in Ohio or whatever state they did that Nazi protest on the bridge and then got escorted up out of there in a U-Haul by the fucking police? The black people out there created a community police force or something like that. Yeah, they did. And they marched on them when they was on the bridge, and the police had to bring a U-Haul to help them motherfucking Aryans get the fuck out of there safely, or they would have motherfucking been sprawled out on that bridge. They would have got murdered on that bridge because they was real real Nazis, really with that bullshit, and they try to come to the hood. They try to come to incite fear. You know what I'm saying? They try to come and actually drag their balls all on our ground. You know what I'm saying? He said, but now they walking around with AR, making sure the community get to school, get to the stores, that type of shit. Good. We said it before, you know, welcome in. I just seen somebody else pop in. Come on in, get comfortable. Tap in with us. Make sure y'all hit the likes, the loves, the shares, and all the good shit. Yeah, the blacks, I know. But the white boys had to get escorted off that bridge in that motherfucking U-Haul because there was about to be some shit. It was about to go down real bad for them. You know what I'm saying? It was about to be ugly all over that motherfucker because we're at a point in this country where, especially the farther you go back east, these black people are forming actual. What up, Lamont? Lamont and the motherfucking Billy. Come on in and get comfortable. We're forming new regimes. You know what I'm saying? We're actually forming coalitions, protective units to actually go out here in our communities and try and help keep our community safe. They're gonna look at us like gangs, you know. Oh, because that's what the Crips and the Bloods started out as. The same thing. You know what I'm saying? That these other like in Ohio and Texas, New York, they got the brothers in the purple and gold. All of these started out just like the Crips and Bloods. You know what I'm saying? And the Crips was supposed to be community rebuilding in progress, and then or community restoration or community response, however you want to say it. The Bloods are supposed to be black love over our destruction or brotherly love or however you want to say it. It was supposed to be something, a group to help police the neighborhoods that we lived in. What up? What up? He said 50 sub blood. You know it. Over here just doing the thing, man, with the wifey. Dalton said it's crazy how the police never arrest those terrorists. And because they don't look at them like terrorists, they look at them as other white boys. When they see them, they don't say, oh, those are Nazis or those KKK members. They say, oh, that's a young white man. I need to help him. I need to help him. I need to help him. That's what the fuck they see. They don't see an actual terrorist. Why? Because they're not terrorizing white people. If it was a group and they were terrorizing white people, trust me, they'd be all over them. But because they're a group and they're for white people, they're against everybody else, they ain't gonna say nothing to them. The KKK is one of the longest running organizations in the fucking history of America. Let's be real. One of the biggest, longest running fucking hate groups out there. And the FBI, the CIA, all of these motherfuckers are a part of it. These bitches that sit up high in these motherfucking positions, if they white, they probably a part of this Aryan bullshit. They probably a part of this motherfucker ass KKK bullshit, you know, SWP bullshit. They probably a part of it. Let's be real. And that's why the shit never changes, because they already sit up in high positions. You know what I mean? So anybody coming in under them, if you following that same old bullshit and you own that bullshit, they're going to kind of grandfather you in. You're going to slide right up into the good old boy system up under them. You know what I mean? Fuck you, cracker motherfuckers. But I digress. I could get going. How you doing today, YG?
Yeah, he sure digressed. I'm like, I'll just go let him rant.
Well, I'm going off of what Dalton was talking about.
Women, sometimes y'all need to let y'all man rant and not fucking be like, well, what's your problem? Apparently, he really got a problem and he needed to say, get some shit off his chest. Okay.
Good about laughing. He said, oh,
I'm okay. I'm all right. I feel like I just I need some sleep in my life. But besides that, I'm cool.
We didn't go to sleep till about
who's supposed to be up baking at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning? Just my daughter won't let me be great during the day, y'all. So I gotta
She baking cakes at 1 o'clock in the morning. And my big ass is eating it.
So I'm like, so are you ready for the cake? He's like, that's what I've been waiting on. Oh,
nigga, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You think I've been waiting up for I've been waiting on the cake, nigga. Bring me a piece of cake.
He said waiting up. He ain't waiting up. He up. He just
I'm up. I ain't gonna lie, I'm up. But bring me a piece of cake because I've been waiting on this cake, nigga. I've been smelling it.
God.
That baby almost 6 feet.
This nigga big as fuck. She's like teething. Her teeth are trying to pop through now. So
what we weighed her at yesterday, 13 pounds. Yeah, she is 13 pounds. Teetering, like 13 pounds was the highest.
Because it's not the baby.
Yeah, it's not a baby scale. It's an actual step-on scale.
So it's going between 12 and 13.
Yeah, so I say 13 because that's the highest number I've seen when I let her free sit, no hands as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? God bless you, baby. God bless you. God bless you.
If this hair don't do something.
So, yeah, it was teetering at 12 and a half to 13 pounds. So I say 13 pounds, but she getting big. She getting long. She is stretching the fuck out. I said, God damn.
I really think I'm about to move her clothes up again too.
To another size?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Because the footsie ones, like if you look at her right now, it's just her feet. If she goes to stretch,
she gonna stretch that motherfucker.
Really
she gonna pop out of it. I hope everybody's week was great though, blessed. If you had any turmoil, I hope you get over it. You know what I mean? Big blessings to everybody out there. Any drama you going through, I hope it passes. Condolences to anybody that lost anybody. And much love to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? If you hate me, I hate you. Fuck me, fuck you. If you love me, I love you. You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. Real shit.
If you hate me, I don't really give a fuck.
It's funny.
Keep your hate to yourself because I ain't got hate in my heart. I'm gonna look at you stupid. Like, hey, I feel like I said this recently. If you don't like me, you're just a hater. Like, you're just
How
a
can you
hater
not
because
like her?
I feel like I'm dope and I try to be like I could be an asshole, don't get me wrong, but like I at least try to be respectful, courteous, and all that stuff.
Oh, titty milk, man.
You clearly ain't been on these shows.
Titty
Lamont.
milk, man. We hardly bottle feed or Similac. We hardly use.
I did that with my first kid. I supplemented with my first child, and I did not care for that.
Right.
And so with all my other children, they've been strictly breastfed. And with her, she's gone a couple times now having the bottle, but only breast milk in the bottle.
He said my son used to walk up to her, get under her shirt, and get that. Yeah, a breastfed. Damn it! Don't you change my regiment?
Promise. I know. I've already had a couple only breastfed babies, and these niggas be like, "All right, now."
Yeah.
You see me asking, nigga. You ain't say shit.
I know what you meant. His mom. Our 4-year-old. Didn't he want some breast milk the other day?
So right now, my son is doing how I used to do and see a bottle like, let me drink that bottle though. I'm like, all right, go ahead, drink it. So the other day, I don't want him to bite up her nipple. So I'm like, let me pour it in a cup for you. Hold on. Do you want milk? Like the latte milk that we drink? Right. Or do you want mommy's milk? Oh no, I want mom's milk. Okay. So he back.
It's a thing.
He back to having some mama's milk.
It's a real thing. Once they had it, they will fucking drink it. Like my son has no problem drinking mommy milk at all. But hey,
it's kind of crazy that people look at it like weird.
Why would it be weird?
Well, first off, he's no longer on the boob anymore, right? Like I give him in a cup, or he'll snatch his sister's bottle and kill the bottle. Right. But like, why is it weird to give them what the fuck they're supposed to have? We're humans.
It's human milk.
Human milk.
Why wouldn't you give your child, if you're still lactating, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, my kids definitely were older when they stopped. I want to say my daughter was damn near 2 years old or something like that. Yeah. So was my son. And with that, trying to raw and rip, that means she ain't doing no type of, calm down. Because I would verbally say, like, tell them, you're not going to chew on me. You ain't nibbling on me, nigga.
I'm trying to fuck up the nipple. Hold on. Daddy still use that thing.
What the fuck? They mine. I need them. I came with them. I was born with
them things, damn it. Don't you fuck them nipples up. You little motherfuckers, get off the nipple, nigga. Go get a bottle.
A healthy kid now. I can't remember the last time he was sick. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, real shit. Hey, my sons, so my first one, he wasn't getting enough milk out of her. And we had it was like.
I was working too, so stress
that too. It's like we had to introduce the rice formula with the breast milk.
Like had to? I don't know. So from his experience, he has always bottled. Everything was bottled. And more recently, his mom actually just mentioned to me that he was also a bottle-fed baby. So I'm like, of course you would say bottle, right? They need more. And it's like, you can't say that she's not getting enough. Everyone see this nigga growing a seer. He was the first one strictly breastfed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. With
Assad, though, Assad was big. But when he started breastfeeding, it's like because you were working and you were trying to be at home, you weren't producing like you produced for the rest of them. So we had to supplement and add in the rice cereal, formula shit. You know what I mean?
Because he was only 8 months.
Make his bottle sticker.
No, I lied. It was before then that it was introduced, because when I fully stopped breastfeeding, he was 8 months.
Was he? I thought it was after that.
No. This is also why
she knows.
Of course. This is also why I had such a problem with it, because I wanted to do breastfed only. And so what happened?
My towel.
You just took it. But if you want to be an all, only
What's
breast.
that? My bad. Had to blow the nose. Lamar said, whatever you ladies do, don't get them kids soy milk. That's what turned the kids into because it contains a lot of estrogen. I mean,
And it's crazy that they're even trying to do that shit.
that would make sense chemically. That would make sense when it comes to biological. If you continue to introduce estrogen into anything, it's going to become, if you keep pumping them full of estrogen, they're going to become more feminine, softer. They will become a lot softer. So I could get that. I didn't know that the soy milk was full of fucking estrogen like that, though. That's crazy.
They put a lot of shit in a lot of shit, y'all.
Yeah, fuck 'em. They want to keep poisoning shit out here and changing what the fuck we eat and how we eat. Like, that shit is crazy. Go to the store and everything got fucking bioengineered this in it. Everything, literally everything. You can't even pick up your favorite candies like we used to get when we were kids, because all the candies that we used to eat when we were kids now have bioengineered this and that in them. Now I can't get a Snickers, I can't get a Kit Kat.
They only started labeling it. How long has it really been like
How long
that?
has it really been going on? Right, because these labels are new.
Mm-hmm.
How long have they really been putting fucking bioengineered food or ingredients in our food? I know the shit tastes different to me. The fucking Hostess cupcakes, the chocolate ones with the white swirl on the top of it, the old ones taste a lot different than the shit that got bioengineered shit in it. Everything that got bioengineered ingredients in it has this taste to it.
Very distinctive.
It's like almost a chemical taste to it, and it's fucking horrible. I can't fucking stand it, man. I'm telling you, when we go to the store, everything we look at every label. If that shit got bioengineered in it, fuck it. We ain't fucking with it. I can't do it. No, I hope y'all don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Stay far away from all that bioengineered shit. I'm not even fucking with them at all. I cannot. Shit is kind of gross, man. Like, what the fuck is y'all problem? What the fuck is y'all thinking about?
The fuck is y'all problem? Depopulation is their problem.
I'm saying, what do you got to make in a lab? So that's the same ingredient. Contains bioengineered ingredient. So this same bioengineered ingredient is going into everything?
It might be different.
Or it might be different ingredients. I think we're going to look that up. We're going to do a topic on that. The different bioengineered ingredients that go into the food. Because now I'm curious, as we sit here talking about it, I now want to know how many different bioengineered ingredients are they fucking talking about?
Have fun trying to find that answer. I doubt.
How many are they fucking talking about?
Straight answer to
this
that.
is our health, people. Fuck your ego. Fuck all that shit. This is your health. This is our lives, our bodies, our actual physical body, nigga, that they attacking. And we sitting up here worried about all the other bullshit. How many bioengineered ingredients are going into our food? And why do we have to consume bioengineered ingredients? What's wrong with the natural shit that the earth produces? But no, we too busy worried about the other shit. We need to wake the fuck up. Start gardening in your backyard with as little space as possible.
Backyard, front yard, side yard.
Front, back, side to side. Don't give a fuck. Just make it thrive. Nah. Grow that shit. Grow that shit. Grow that shit. And if you know what I'm talking about, grow that shit. Everything you fucking can. I don't care what it is. And it don't take a lot of space. What was that shit we was looking at?
So it was like
hydroponic.
It was one pot, and they grew it. I forgot how tall it was. At least 5
to 6
over,
feet.
Yeah, probably over. And it had hella plants on it, like
right.
over 100
right.
on one, like
on one pot,
depending on how big each plant is, obviously. Like, and they just grew it upwards, and I'm like, dude. That would be so amazing because we actually have space. So for those who don't have space, that would let you grow a lot in a very small amount of space. And I'm like, Oh yeah.
If you don't know what we're
can
talking
really,
about,
really.
it's a hydroponic tower. It's like she said, about 5 to 6 feet tall.
Mhm.
They grew about 50 heads of lettuce on one at one time. They grew what are they called? The cilantro. They grew cilantro, they grew lettuce, they grew cabbage, they grew any type of greens that you could grow on the ground, any type of vegetables that can grow on the ground that don't stand up with stalks and all the whole shit, you know, that are along the lines of lentils, shit like that. They grew in these towers. And you can stack these towers, or not stack them, but you can line them up in row. You know what I mean? About 5 feet apart, 10 feet apart. That way you got space or whatever. And actually make these motherfuckers productive for your whole family and your community. If you got yard, land, or, you know, the space to do so, fucking do it. Talisha and the motherfucking building. Come on in and because share this out for us. Hit the likes and the loves. Right now we talking about these grow towers.
We went down a little rabbit hole real
Yeah,
quick,
you know, our rabbit holes lead to another rabbit hole.
Yeah, every time.
But these towers, I think, are great for producing vegetables for your household. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a lot of space to grow, you don't have a lot of flat land where you could put, you know, long rows of food and stuff like that, you can just put it in this. It's basically a hydro tower.
Them rabbit holes, shit, they got deep sometimes, girl.
Them rabbit holes, they got tunnels, man. You gotta be careful.
Backing up out that shit once you go down it.
Nah, you be in that motherfucker. Then
look, fuck, I got lost. It's dark down here.
You stop real quick and be like, oh, damn, that was a rabbit hole we went down.
He take me down them all the time.
It's okay. I think it's fun. When you go to
woo! Go down the rabbit hole.
If you always on the surface.
I'm not going head first.
I'm going head first, feet first.
Video,
I'm doing Superman. But if you always on the surface, you never get to what's up under. You never get to the shit that's deeper. If you stay surface level.
Oh, I don't like surface level.
You'll never get to the deeper shit. Understand that. That's why we go down rabbit holes. Talisha.
Because you know what we talking about.
Yeah. You gotta
like, yeah, that shit go crazy real quick.
You gotta dwell.
Look, squirrel.
Squirrel.
What happened? We say that all the time. I swear it's like ADHD or something.
Do not be afraid to go down a fucking rabbit hole. I'm just gonna say it. Like, real.
I'm afraid of the dark.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know.
Close your eyes. It's dark. Is you scared right now? No. Why are you afraid of the dark when your eyes are open, but not when your eyes are closed? Rabbit hole. Why are you afraid of the dark when your eyes are open, but not when you close them? It's in your psyche. It's in your psyche.
Fucked up. It wasn't in those same exact words, but I swear to God, it was like a thought so similar to that last night. Talk to the kids. This dude talking about he didn't want the door closed. When you shut your eyes, it's finna be dark anyway. I don't understand what you're talking about. Go to bed. Good night. I've had enough. Somebody don't go to bed. I swear to God.
All I want to hear is snoring coming out of you.
Yeah, literally.
But I think that's a great investment. Those hydro towers. You know, I had built a grow room for the Mary Jane, something similar to that, with the pipes and the irrigation. Talisha said, "Cause when I close them, I'm going to sleep. When they open in the dark, I'm fighting ghosts."
Yeah. It's the same thing. Dark.
It's dark.
Okay. What room that you?
Remember the grow room that I did with the hydroponic with the pipes going through it? Mm-hmm. It was similar to that, except that tower was not enclosed and it was out.
Imagine even the plants like that. I think the plants will work like that too.
Yeah, if because that's how they worked. It worked on my, in the room that I built. So it's just a hydroponic system, and with a hydroponic system, you don't need a soil as a medium. You know what I mean? You actually your roots are submerged in water, not continuously. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you don't want them to get
drowned
and dry rot and all the whole shit. You know what I mean? From being just submerged. And then you can actually, when you harvest, you can harvest the roots separately from the whole plant because none of it's in dirt. You know what I mean? Not saying you can't do it with the soil plants, but it's easier with hydroponics. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And with hydroponics, you can actually grow in smaller spaces because instead of going just in the dirt on a flat surface, you know, a flat ground, you're actually going up in a tower that provides nutrients through the hydro system. Mm-hmm. So look into it, people. Look into vertical hydroponics and growing your vegetables or growing your greens, you know, greeneries that way, because it's space saver, money saver. It's more efficient. You don't have to worry about going to dig holes or having hella land or none of that. You know what I mean? If you got a little bit small backyard, you could probably put 4 or 5 in back there. It's up to you though. You know, do what you want to do. We always gonna talk homestead, and we always gonna preach self-efficiency, doing your own, because the world we live in is really trying to just fuck us all up.
They say today DIY.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Do it yourself. Trump. Let's go. Let's get into it, people. Okay, so with this new administration, every presidency has an administration. Their whole cabinet is their administration. Their vice president, who they bring in as secretary is this and that and yada yada yada. This is their staff. This is their administration. Each administration comes in with some kind of directive. Trump's directive seems to be going against DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. These MAGA individuals, these people who make America great bullshit, really have a problem with inclusion and have an issue with the history being what it is. They would like to change the history to state some other shit and leave out all the fucked up things that white people have done throughout time, especially up to now in America. You know what I mean? All I can see is these people trying to backpedal on what they did and cover up a bunch of shit, take out a bunch of shit. Hey, if we get rid of that, then maybe we could see, you know, in the future, it looked like it never happened because it's not in the database. It's not in the system. It's not in the history books. It's not this, that, and the third. Arlington Cemetery.
I swear, if they had the shit,
Men in Black. The Men in Black flash button.
This is sad. This is sad that he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the only thing that they can't do is take it from people's memory. Because if they could do that, they would just be like, "This is so much easier."
They would.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if everybody knows what the Arlington Cemetery is. Arlington Cemetery is National Cemetery for Fallen Heroes throughout different services: Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, yada yada. Arlington Cemetery, because of this DEI initiative directive, has removed. They're basically trying to remove the Civil War from Arlington database. Like none of it was like it's just a farce. But in doing so, they removed a lot of the links that led to anything about Black, Hispanic, women, civil rights, yada yada. They removed it from the Arlington database, so you can no longer go on there and click on a link to tell you something about Colin Powell. You can't go click on a link to go and tell you about the 6888, the women's postal. Remember the movie we watched about the Black women who went and fixed all the postal shit? You can't click on a link to see these things anymore. I honestly feel like they're trying to erase the contributions minorities have made to this country for preparation of a future America where they try to claim racism didn't exist. They're going to try and claim that it doesn't matter if you're black or white. You know what I mean? I feel like they're removing these links or these this information and stuff, not to just slight us as a people, but to try and say, oh, you know, the information is still there, but you can't just go click on it because they're black. You know what I mean? They're a service member. That's what I feel they're trying to get to. What it should have been all along, like, fuck the race. It shouldn't be about black or white or Hispanic or brown or yada, but about us as a people. And I feel like they're trying to backpedal and make it seem like it's not about race and that these people did this, that, or the third, but at the same time, they're removing us at the same time, because you can't just go say, hey, there's a link for such and such and such, because they got a problem including us. They have a problem including us. It says the Arlington National Cemetery has removed key information from its website about prominent Black, Hispanic, and female service members, as well as historical topics like the Civil War. Like the Civil War, they removing this shit. It's crazy. Talisha said they're trying to erase history and have us just lay down and let our rights and programs to assist us be taken. Exactly, Talisha. I'm glad somebody else see it. They want so badly to change the narrative. They don't want, okay, in my head.
But you notice how we've been so compliant all these years.
Right.
They think it's just.
They can do what they want. It's
they
just
gonna
happen.
Be chilling.
Yeah.
Like niggas do. They just gonna be chilling. All right, nigga. There's some of us who will, right? And then there's others who, I always been told, nigga, what I say is me with the problem, because what the fuck is that I see? You tripping, and then they always want to make it seem like I'm tripping. Like I don't see what the fuck is really happening. No. Y'all got some fuck shit going on, and I'm supposed to just look, lay down and take it?
Lay down and take it and let them do what they want to do. It's not happening. How can we?
I just scooted her back up. Oh my God.
She slides down like crazy. How can we as a people sit back and just watch them? I feel like this. If they want to say, oh, let's erase this, let's erase that, let's not allow this information out, yada, yada, yada. This is similar to Hitler burning books and all the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Back then. This is similar to that. It's a control of information. It's a misleading of the people, and a way of steering the history books. You know what I'm saying? They want the history books to forget certain things. Hitler burned all them books and did whatever he did because he was trying to get rid of a piece of fucking history. He was trying to get rid of Jews.
Like a story, right? So if this is a story, I want to tear out these 3 to 5 pages.
Right.
To make sure no one ever knows what the fuck.
Talisha said, if they can erase or downplay our history, they can make up whatever story for the future to match their agenda. Exactly.
That's exactly.
And that's part of the problem. Talisha also said, I do believe he is moving like Hitler for sure. Me too, Talisha. Real shit. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't see what I see. I see what I see, and I know what I know because my soul tells me so. My spirit tells me so. My ancestors tell me so. You know what I mean? There's nothing new under the sun that ain't been done before. And right now, what we got is Hitler splitting in two. He's Elon and Trump both working in the Hitler fashion. They probably sit down with Hitler's notebook and be like, look, let's do this, and it's going to be new age, so they ain't going to recognize it. Hitler had to use real aggressive, nasty tactics because a lot of the advancement hadn't been made like they have been made today. So the shit they can do today is going to be on the scale of Hitler, but not on the severity of like you know what I mean? The
How severe he did shit.
Yeah, the chambers, the camps, and like all of that.
The
like,
burning of the
burning of the body. Like
yeah.
Hitler was wild, boy. That boy was wild with it. But they got the technological advances now to make it to do it in another way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To mask it a bit and not make it as traumatizing.
To make it acceptable.
Exactly, to make it acceptable and not so traumatizing to the masses of the people.
It's like it's like swallowing a pill. Don't make the pill too big. We got to make this acceptable for
exactly.
everybody. Not all people are pill swallowers.
Can you
right?
imagine if the Holocaust happened in this day and age? Can you, with the social media, with the dissemination of information as quickly as it spreads around the world, yada, yada, yada. Can you imagine that popping off in today's day? That's wild. That's wild. That would have been wild as fuck. But now they have anti-Semitic groups and agencies that are out here to fight anti-Semitism. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when we come to our black groups to fight racism, we get shut down, we get interfered with, we get sidebarred. I'm fucking sick of being sidebarred by these bullshit motherfuckers that got the same agenda they done had since the fucking beginning. Destroy the black, destroy the melanated, destroy, destroy, destroy. So all they fucking know how to do is destroy, appropriate, destroy, appropriate, destroy. Sound like a fucking computer. Appropriate, destroy. What? Y'all motherfuckers don't make no sense at all, but I see it, and I hope y'all see it. That's why we have to really get to this homesteading, get to these this level of self-care where it's not just our person that we're self-caring for, but our entire
community.
Yeah, community.
Consider you're a part of your community. Like you gotta care to care. People don't care to give that.
They care about money.
Themselves because we're afraid of being hurt. People do what the fuck. Honestly, what the fuck you allow them to do because they're not you. You can set boundaries. You can set the tone for all of your fucking relationships. And most people don't do that shit. Right. They just kind of let people do what the fuck they gonna do. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna do you. But if I don't accept that, you need to take your ass on the fuck over there and go do you the fuck over there where it's not a problem. Because apparently, I'm having a problem here, sir or ma'am. Right. Take your ass the fuck over there and go do it with the people who will allow you to be you. Like you have to figure out who your community is, who your family is, who your whatever your tribe. There's so many different terms out there now today. So whatever your peoples is, go to your peoples who accept you, fully be you. Because my problem with people is why fuck you can't be you at your big age. At your age. At your big age, right?
Your grown ass.
You so grown, but you can't be yourself because you know that you won't be accepted with your people. Those aren't really your people.
Right.
Stop saying these are my people, but you can't be yourself. Because once I'm myself, then they look at me as this whole. Basically, they look at you like your character is crazy, right?
Right.
When they never knew your character because you never showed them. That ain't.
You coming over here? Maybe I gotta play the keys with her. I gotta sit there and play the keys with my baby. Talisha said, because it's all about shutting us up. After we did get some civil rights, after many of us dying for it, then they started to pacify us or distract, jail us, or give us drugs and kill us. Exactly. You come on, shoot that shit up, Talisha. They continue to try to get in our way and pacify us. You know, the fact that we have an administration. We have people in charge of us. This is crazy. This is nuts. That obviously don't give two flying fucks.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Oh, Talisha said because it's all about shutting us up. After we did get some civil rights, after many of us dying for it, then they started to pacify us or distract, jail us, or give us drugs and kill us. Right.
Yeah.
Because we're not the ones flying this shit in. We didn't come up with the formula to make crack. A couple white dudes did, and they you can go watch the video of it. You know what I'm saying? You can go watch what they were saying when they were making it. They recorded it. You feel me? So we didn't come up with crack. We didn't come up with this system that exists. These individuals did, and they set the system up to continuously fuck us up as a people, black people. You know what I'm saying? It's not about them fucking up their own selves, white people. No, they do that haphazardly. That's a side effect of attacking us. You feel me?
Look, you shoot up an area.
Right.
I didn't mean for that bullet to hit.
I didn't mean to hit my own people, but oh shit,
you were over there. So my bad, but like get out the way. You know, like no, bro.
But the problem with that is when they attack us,
what is that about?
They're attacking the entire world and themselves. Maybe she just want to sit up with us. She ain't trying to eat.
Going to sleep.
Oh, she going to sleep. This little girl, she's a motherfucker. What'd you say? Oh, you gotta love her, but you gotta realize that these motherfuckers they ain't never gave a fuck about us. They never will, and it's all a fucking farce. It's all fake. It's all a smokescreen to make a motherfucker think. You know what? They trying to do this for the better of all the people. But if you look at the Cliff Notes, if you read the Cliff Notes, you're gonna be like, oh damn, they don't give two fucks. And they don't. You can't grow. You can't even in certain places, you can't grow your own vegetables in your own yard because they want to make it illegal. Yeah. In certain places, you can't even build how you want to build on your property because they want to say that it's illegal. And the truth of the matter is, the only thing illegal is these motherfuckers that's always in our way. You feel me? It's fucking ridiculous how often we are interfered with. Oh, wow, really? I just can't. It ain't there right now. Fucking dumb shit.
Oh my god. That's fucking insane, right? What the fuck do you mean?
She said, which is crazy. How can I not grow in my own yard? Exactly. How? Make it make sense. This is if you buy your house, you so-called own your property. Why can't you grow your own food? Why can't you raise your own small cattle? You know what I mean? Small livestock, small, chickens or goats, shit like that. In Moorfield, I could drive down the street right now. Fuck driving down the street. I could go in my backyard. It's chickens and goats all on the other side of my fence from my neighbors.
She would like to entertain.
Look, she want to be on camera. She said, I'm in this motherfucker too, y'all. Say, shoot it up. Adia, shoot it up. Adia, shoot it up. See, I'm in the building, people. I'm in the building.
Quiet is quiet.
Yeah, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. But I can go down the street and see horses. You know what I'm saying? Multiple. See chicken coops. People with different gardens, this, that, and the third. But guess what? These motherfuckers want to try and say it's illegal. How? The Bible, or every book I've read, said that as men, humans, we're to toil the earth. We're to till the earth. We're to take care of the earth, grow our shit. We're supposed to. So how is it illegal? This is another part that kills me about religion. See, rabbit hole. This kills me. How in this world is religion so relevant but so irrelevant? It's so relevant but so fucking irrelevant. Meaning, people adhere to parts that they want to and throw the rest of it out the fucking window. I don't understand how that works.
It's the same thing as knowledge. People know shit, but they don't utilize it and apply it. So cool, you can read some words.
But do you understand and can you
actually
this?
apply and reiterate?
And that's
in your
always
own
our
words.
big thing is apply, the application part. People can't get that application down. Talisha said they interfere in community gardens too. They want us to be dependent on their food supply.
Yep.
And it's not even fucking food. Talisha said they want you to register as agriculture or farming so they can tax you or control what or how much you grow. Not only that, Talisha, you're shooting it up. You're right on the money. But I feel like also it's so they can know who is doing what. Okay, this motherfucker over here is doing chickens.
What's up, Q?
Quincy in the motherfucking building. Come on, get comfortable with us, man. Share this out. Hit the likes, the loves. You know how this shit go, man. Hope your day is going good. I know you probably at work. Or, I don't know, wherever you at. I hope you having a great day, bro. Much love. You know that. Shout out to the Full Cup Podcast, the PHULL Cup Podcast. Make sure you tap in with them every Friday, every Sunday, and then every other Tuesday. Different times. 7 on the West, and then 1 on the West. We figure it out. But it's like, if you got your garden and you growing X, Y, and Z, it's kind of like information on your enemy. You want to know your enemy's troop movements. You want to know how many they got, what they got going. I'm a militant guy. I'm always thinking militant.
The layout.
Yes.
And also the tactics that they would use.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They have to have a blueprint of what you have going on so they know how to attack you, is what I feel.
Ooh, that's cold.
They want to be able to attack you efficiently, and they can't do that if they don't know who is doing what and how they doing what they doing, which is a problem.
Yeah, you're supposed to go in blind.
Yeah, which is a problem I feel like they have with me. They don't know how we do or what we do. You know what I mean? To the all full extent.
Excuse me, you can't see yourself.
Oh, and she's spitting up. This was hers. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? But if they can get in and blueprint, map out how you do what you're doing, now they have information that they could use at their own whim, however they want to. Say you're growing in your backyard and you have whatever it is you're growing. If you know, like I know, they control the fucking weather. They can make it rain. They can make it. They can make it do all this bullshit. And they have these direct energy weapons and all this other shit they could do what the fuck they want to do it. When they want to do it. They do it. Let's face it, they do it. If they want to fuck up what you got going on, they can do it with ease. And they don't even have to physically come to you anymore. Back in the day, let's be real. They were, when God rest the souls of the people who were killed in all the massacres that these motherfucking white people done executed on us across time. You know what I'm saying? When they did Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they fucked up Black Wall Street, they had to come to us. These were white men in biplanes, one flying the plane. Now think this is all conscious. This is conscious thought and action. One is flying the plane. Okay, fuck that. Let's start from the takeoff. They grabbed a bag of bombs, loaded it into the airplane, already with the premeditated thought and intent to drop these bombs on civilians. Then they lily cracker ass took the fuck off, happy as a motherfucker, probably with a cigar in their mouth and drunk off whiskey, flew up about 1,000 feet and started dropping bombs. If they got the audacity to do that shit, they ain't never lost their audacity. They will fuck up what you got going on. The eggs is high right now, and that was intentional. If y'all remember, a couple years ago, they destroyed multiple large-scale chicken ranches throughout the United States. They polluted the feed for the chickens, which all came, there were like 5 or 10, however many brands that all made they feed from one company. All of that was polluted because that one company that supplied all these others that made and produced and distributed chicken feed polluted the fucking feed for the rest of them. So the chickens were poisoned and died. Like, come on. Bugsy in the motherfucking building. What's good? Make sure you.
Before you.
Oh, right there. Oh, right there. I missed a couple. All right, real quick. Let's get. Talisha said one thing I like about Texas is even in regular neighborhoods, you see chickens. We got horses on my block. LOL. I hear roosters every morning. LOL. Same here. Real shit. In the backyard, every morning, about 3-4 in the morning, roosters start going off. And then again, if I drive down the street, you can see goats, you can see horses, different little groves and all the whole shit. You know what I mean? Talisha says America pretends to be a Christian country to say they have morals. They don't really believe in it. Nope. They exploit religion. They exploit it like a motherfucker. Bugsy said religion isn't meant to be taken literally. It's meant to be taken spiritually. All of those chapters in the Bible are us, and we embody the spirit of Christ. That doesn't mean that we read it and take it literally. Everything Jesus can do, I'm sure we can do. Yeah. That's why you're asking questions. This is just the beginning. What's better is there's a way out, of course. They don't want you to eat healthy, of course. They don't want you to think about the big picture, which is being fine. He also says, or they also said, I don't know if you're a male or a female, but they also said it was Martin Luther King's fault. The reason why they burnt down Black Wall Street is Martin Luther King didn't want everybody to eat together with his retarded ass, and we would all be rich as hell. You fucking crazy. I appreciate your thought, though. I appreciate the different perspective. Talisha said that's why we got bird flu. Bugsy also said, what you gonna do when they cut out all the lights and electricity, aka the power grid? What's your plan when all the cars, gas station, and all food supply stop? Exactly. Everybody, I feel, needs to be on that same wavelength. What are you going to do if they shut down the power grid? What are you?
I had a nice conversation the other day. Me and my kids. That 2.5 seconds was enough.
Oh, when the power went out.
It was enough to show them. Some people are not prepared at all for this. So is there food that you can eat readily?
Right.
How would you then store your food?
Right.
Even go then, because then you wouldn't have a refrigerator or freezer, right? So now we need more fresh.
Right.
Then we would have to go into cooking outside somehow. So like these are things that apparently it is time to start putting in people's heads. Like you can't wait until it happens to then think about it. Like you need to plan and prepare for that, and then actually know what steps you would take
to be okay in that.
To be okay in that.
Yeah, I definitely dig it.
Yeah.
Talisha said, if the power grid goes out, I'm going to cry because I need my tacos.
Tacos.
Hey, imagine it. Okay, so again, we had a brief power outage, probably like 30 seconds. It was storming here in Stockton, real bad on the south side, and it made the power fluctuate. You know how storms do that shit. But
everybody, like literally everybody.
Yeah, so 30 seconds the power went out.
You have
And
to go, oh shit.
right. And my kids were like, reality's like, oh shit. So my wife sits down and talks to them about it. But we have solar on our house. But that's only part of the problem. I think about these things, you know what I mean? That's why I try to take the steps I take. And one, putting the solar up there. Another thing I want to do is dig a well. I would like to be able to see if we can hit well water from back here and have a well back here. But further than that, I also want to put up a natural collection water station, you know what I mean, where we can naturally collect water, filter it, and all the whole shit. But if you don't start thinking about this shit and understand the way the world is going, it's going to be it may not be in our time, it may be our children's time, you know what I'm saying? But we have to set up the infrastructure for them to be able to survive if and when it does hit. You know what I mean? I'm a big believer that it is going to come a time where we will be needing to homestead and have community gardens and look out for one another and police our own neighborhoods, because I feel like the government, the police force, all of that is going to become mundane. It's all going to become irrelevant. And there's going to be a group that's trying to hold on to that government echelon type deal.
The whole agenda.
They're going to be a group that's trying to hold on to it. But 90%, I feel like 90% of the rest of this motherfucker is going to be on the same accord, same page, and simply trying to sustain life the way we should have been all the fucking long.
The whole time. Yeah.
It's not going to be about going to work and making,
going back to my aunt.
40 hours. Yeah, there's going to be going back to my aunt. You know what I mean? You get up and you consciously do right because it's the right fucking thing to do, and you know it's going to help your family survive and the rest of the people that you fucking care about. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a point. I really do feel there's going to be a point where we need to be homesteading. We need to be teaching these things to our children, because down the line, money's going to be irrelevant. They're already trying to erase or get rid of physical cash and make it digital. So if physical cash is no longer tangible, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck good is digital? Let's be real. What the fuck good is digital cash?
They can easily take away all systems at all times.
Exactly. So if there's no money, there's no printed money, no physical money, everything they go digital, and then all of a sudden they say, oh, you can only make this much every month of digital. That's it. And you have to live off of that. That's nuts work. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that shit is coming. Money is a farce. Money is something they put in the way to keep us from obtaining the natural resources naturally. This is an unnatural way that we obtain these resources. And we don't obtain all the resources we would normally obtain because we're so busy trying to obtain the basic ones, meaning we need to eat, we need to drink water. We are wrapped around
housing.
Exactly. We need housing. We can't just go make housing as we see fit out the trees, out the whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We got to actually go through this housing market.
Look, if I got money to build it and there's land right there, right?
Right.
This is what y'all used to do. You would just build shit. Now you can't just, no. Mm-mm.
And then it wasn't even about money. It was, did you have the gumption? Did you have the gumption, the know-how, the balls, the drive to go out there, chop up those trees, build the planks, create the planks you need, join the wood together the way it needs to be joined? Do you have the mental capacity, the know-how, the want, the desire, and do you have it? Will you go out there and do it? Hence log cabin woods, or log cabins, you know what I mean? That's where the shit came from. We can't even go out and do that type of shit no more. We have to go through what they call a housing market. Ray in the building. What's good, family? Come in, get comfortable. Thanks for tapping in. Make sure you hit that follow, that like, that love, all that good shit. Make sure you share this out so we get more people in here talking about this good shit. But if we can't go out and create our own housing and we have to go through the housing market, we need to start thinking you know what? I need to make this coalition with my own people. I need to collude with my own people on actually combining our efforts, our resources to make a better living for as many of us in our circle as we possibly fucking can. Because the minute they say money's no longer tangible, it's only digital currency and everything's being monitored, and they really got dialed in on your every dime. They dialed in on it, because once they go digital and there's no more physical currency, they will be dialed in on your every fucking dime. You understand me? And then they decide, hey, digital currency is frozen. What you gonna do? You can't go to the store and buy nothing. Everybody in this motherfucker gonna go crazy. If you don't have it and know how to do it, they gonna try to loot. That's where the looting come in. You know what I'm saying? The riots. This is where the unrestlessness, this is where the savagery comes in, because people are thrown from one reality to the next reality, just like that. You understand? So it's similar to all these people being fired right now. They were in what they would consider a stable job, and then all of a sudden, abruptly, bam, they're out of a job. Now they're in the unemployment line that they were trying to help rectify. They're a part of that unemployment now. You feel me? So we got to get to a point. Huh? Oh, we got to get to a point where we actually genuinely can look out for each other without malice, want, greed, ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? We can't look to have something
without
to dangle.
ill intent or hidden agendas.
Right.
Try to
take my shit if you want to. But we know the real though, Quincy. Let's be all the way real. Those without and those who don't know how will become takers. And yeah, you will get popped around this motherfucker. But the reality of it is, that's what's going to happen. If they all of a sudden say, man, this money ain't shit, and y'all going to have to wait, and this, that, and the third, or whatever the fuck, however go down, and people are starting, their belly starting to touch, thirsty, mouth, cotton mouth, dry, this, lips cracking, it's about to get ugly.
Imagine the people who swear they can't drink water.
Oh my God. Imagine that shit. A motherfucker that used to soda's alcohol.
Or even just juice.
Right.
Like, no matter what it is, nigga.
And that shit ain't there no more. All of a sudden, them vices that was there ain't there no more. Mm-hmm. Cigarettes are now a type of currency. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
He said, I'll be a taker also of lives. I have a cemetery in the front yard. It'll be some medieval shit. I'll have heads on the pikes. Motherfuckers will be strung up by the entrails. Yeah, enter the gate, you gonna see dead bodies sprawled up across the fucking barbed wire. Stop playing. Because I know the reality of the situation. And we live in a world where people are needy. They're entitled, needy, and don't want to work for it. They don't want to work for shit. So
didn't I just say that last night?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just said that shit last night on a full cup. They expect everything
to
for
be given.
nothing.
Yeah.
Everything?
Everything.
When the fuck did this
happen?
Entitlement become such a thing?
It's
with
so
everyone?
relevant.
It's so relevant, and they're trying to be like, it kills me when they be like, white people are so entitled, right? And then you go look around at everyone else too.
Everybody
look
is
at how everyone talking and acting. You need your ass whooped. You need to get popped smooth in the mouth,
in the lips.
right in the lips. Pow.
Your mama ever popped you in the lips when you was a kid? You say some slick shit and pop that bat. That hand come quicker than you said it. That's what a lot of these motherfuckers need. They need that quick reaction, pop in the mouth, man.
Reality check.
Make your lips swell up.
Like, Amy,
Hey,
reality checks. We all need fuck. Probably too. No, not even because
if I gotta scramble for some weed, I'm gonna fight LOL.
I can see it. I can see it.
But I see that too.
I really see it.
I see it too. The things that we take for granted will become a hot commodity.
Mhm.
The things that we produce in excess and abuse and waste will be the things that become the most tangibles and that the motherfuckers are trying to hold on to and will become more value.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So where we got
We'll be back to the barter system.
Oh,
Trading
yeah.
that shit like the
yeah, definitely back to the
You got
barter
soap?
system.
you got toothpaste.
You got toothpaste, you got soap, you got some weed, you got some herbs. Look, motherfuckers is gonna be looking, right? They're gonna be looking for all the every damn thing. And either you are going to be able to produce something or you're going to just be a consumer all the time. Now, in that type of utopia or that type of topia, in that type of world, there's going to be people who are just workers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to be able to be a producer, and that's understandable. But you got to understand your place. You feel me? Understand that you're not that innovator. You're not that technical. You know what I mean? Some people are just better being workers. Let's just say,
Not
hey,
even necessarily workers, helpers.
Like
That's a
I
better
need
word
you to
for
do
it.
this. I need you to do that. Like these are the ones that you put on the jobs. Like, hey, go make sure them potatoes get picked. Go pick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But what's crazy is you still need all of these positions
Yeah.
to be filled. So it's like you need to know your role and be fucking great at your role too. Know it and do fucking amazing. Can you do
exactly. But we keep dealing with this same shit over and over, and I feel like it's just leading down the same road. Year in, year out, decade in, decade out. You know what I'm saying? We went from the slavery bullshit to the Jim Crow to the civil rights to the, we've been through all this whole this entire meal, and you could say we better off than we ever were. You could say we not. Point being,
that? Talk to your elders.
we
They're gonna let your
still
ass know.
we still going through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole underlining fact is, regardless of who's died for what, who's fought for what, who's believed in what, we are still fucking going through
We'll
it.
be out in a minute. Go ask Amir.
What do you need?
Something that he could have told Amir, like I said, because
Amir?
here.
Go handle your siblings. Go handle your siblings. Kids, you gotta fucking love them.
I be knowing in my children's tone when it's actually a thing.
But if we don't start to realize that we got to look out for one another and start to take the steps to consolidate, come together, stop trying to be so selfish. Everybody want to be so fucking individualized. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Well, you kind of barely doing it. Let's be real.
I said know your role and be amazing at it. Do it. Be amazing at it. Or get the fuck off.
Get the fuck off.
I hire and fire accordingly. Thank you. I cannot have workers, right? Because everyone has their role. You can't have your workers that don't work. Why are you? Nope. Look, no. It turns into a no for me, and I get upset. This ain't no.
People spend too much time on trying to glorify themselves or prove who the fuck they are to a bunch of people who, instead of understanding the true detriment of our reality. Like, we are not in the best state as a entire people. They want us to think that because individually we get up and we can, might jump in a Benz, might jump in a Lexus, might jump in a whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you feel good through the day, but you're oblivious to the rest of the world. You're oblivious to what's really the state of humanity. You know what I mean? Humanity's overall state is shit. It's shit. And as long as we continue to think on an individual basis, it's going to continue to decline to the point where they're going to box us in to that little corner. And it's going to be like, what's that movie? Demolition Man. Y'all remember Demolition Man?
No.
Where it gets an old movie. It was with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. And there were people living underground and there were people living above ground. And the people above ground acted like they had this perfect, clean society. And the people underground were trying to live off of whatever came from up, you know what I mean? The scraps and the whatever they could make of whatever they found or acquired, you know what I'm saying? But there were supposed to be no weapons, it's that a whole bunch of shit. But there were just two different divisions, the rich and the poor. And it didn't matter if you was black or white or yellow or brown or whatever the fuck. You were either one of them two. And again, that's what it's going to fucking be. It's going to be, again, it ain't going to be you thinking about, oh, I look fly today and I'm popping in this $300, $500 outfit and yada. No, it ain't going to be none of that. Nigga, you going to be trying to get some boots just to fit your motherfucking feet to put on the motherfuckers. It ain't going to worry about who the fuck the maker is. You ain't going to be worried about if they if they got the bling and they you know what I'm saying? You're going to be looking for functionality. Do it work for what I needed to work for?
Is it efficient?
Is it efficient? That's what the fuck you going to be worried about. Motherfuckers, females want to worry about lace fronts and all this fake this, that, and the third. You let this world go down that other path, and then what the fuck you going to be doing? What you going to look like then? What you going to look like then? You're going to look like Annie Oakley. You're going to look like a bitch from Little House on the Prairie.
Mm-mm.
And guess what? A nigga still going to be trying to tear that ass up. Ooh, girl, come here. You looking good in that big old hip dress. Hey, let's be real. It just is what it is. Men don't care. Y'all care about that shit. But I love us. And I just have a mind to think strategically and try and create an infrastructure where I can see my future generations being able to sustain off of it. You know, I feel like as a family, as families, we all need to be working in some fashion to acquire a lot of land for the family. There's a black family that had I've seen a clip, I think it was like 200 acres of generational land that had continued to be handed down through their family. Government had tried to take it, all types of shit they tried to do to take this land from the family, but they raise cattle on it. They do all kind of shit on this land. But it's a black family and it's continuously handed down, but they work as a unit. You know what I mean? It's not one person over the entire thing. They work as a whole fucking unit. How we're supposed to. And that's what the fuck we need to be doing. In today's
world, everyone's too worried about being the boss. Everyone has their role. Right. We all have their roles. So the boss is supposed to be the boss, the one who can handle those responsibilities. Some people are not supposed to handle that many responsibilities. That's why you don't have good bosses sometimes, because they don't know how to handle all of the responsibilities that they have. Plus, and that's only in the job.
Right.
You still have some outside of the job too. So some people ain't supposed to be bosses, and that's just, it is what it is. So in today's society, everyone has this, well, I'm the boss. I'm him, I'm her. Don't get me wrong. You are, right? In your aspects. Right. We all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses. So don't get me wrong. You are, but there's certain positions we're not supposed to do. It is what it is. You have your strengths for a reason. Go with your goddamn strengths. Like, It's cold, but some motherfuckers need to calm that shit down. That's not for you. Calm down.
Talisha said, I'm gonna have my afro or 2 cornrows going back. LOL. Exactly. You feel me? I could see that on a lot of individuals.
Because wow.
I'm ready for the day. Hairdo. You know what I'm saying? The afro, the cornrows, you know what I'm saying? The braids, something you could put up. That's I'm ready for the day. I got things to do today. I ain't got time to be like I'm still cute. You know what I'm saying?
Get this, T. I gotta work on looking at myself more because there's sometimes I don't even necessarily like I see myself, but I'm not like really, into looking at I'm doing so much stuff. If y'all would have saw me yesterday, you know how much I did yesterday? My food was delicious. My cake was fantastic, but did I look presentable? No, I did not. Who's that? You want me to do that too? That's so much.
You know, I'm tired of these. What do I call them?
I don't know.
These double dip motherfuckers. These motherfuckers that ugly as fuck on the inside, but be so trying to be obtainable or attractive on the outside, but ain't shit on the inside. Ain't shit. Ain't nothing on the inside of that motherfucker. Like, nigga, I'd rather you work on your inside.
I said double dip. I was so confused.
Because it's like somebody double dipped, like, bitch, you ugly over there, but you what the fuck? Can we make that whole motherfucker look the same? Like, you ugly, cute motherfucker. Like, I can't stand that shit. I'm so tired of motherfuckers trying to be outwardly attractive, but
I feel like I talk about this all the time. It's women. It's majority women that you're talking about, right? Because he don't give a fuck to talk about niggas like that. So he's talking about women, but
shit, a lot of these niggas is bitches these days too.
But I know what you're saying right now, right? Man. Because like this whole, let me work on this, and I said this. What other show? I don't really remember because at this point it's a lot of podcasts,
right?
But this fucking mask that people do, I want my mask to be presentable to the outside world. Right. So if you see the other thing underneath,
right,
it's a problem. You're not gonna like me.
Right.
To really be honest, you're probably gonna fucking hate me.
So I really need you to like this outward.
This thing. Let me show you this. So before I wake up, let me go throw it on. Right? Like they never want you to see them, right? Because they know that they don't even like them.
They don't even like their goddamn self. Mm-hmm. I've come to realize that there are so many outwardly attractive,
you hella funny, T, because seriously
ugly motherfuckers. I know. She said some people didn't come from the bloodline of kings and queens. They bloodlines was peasants. Y'all was assisted pimps.
I'm just saying, everyone has their roles. You better motherfucking understand what your role is.
Some of them was just the motherfucking the motherfucker that cleaned the toilets. That's all you could do. Go clean the fucking toilets. Go clean that's your bloodline.
I can't.
Y'all toilet janitors. Talisa said, if I'm at home, I look crazy all day unless someone is coming over or I'm going out. I gotta do my hair most times for the podcast. LOL. That's my makeup time. LOL. I get it, and I get that. But Talisa, you are a beautiful person inside. Everybody, even me. I got my ugly ways. You know what I'm saying? I got.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. But let's be real. Some of us have a overriding good aura. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of our bullshit, our overall aura is fucking good. And we have a good heart, good intentions, good spirit. You know what I'm saying? We approach things optimistically. We go into it believing we can. We go into it knowing we can. You know what I'm saying? Knowing we can go in there and make a difference. This other shit where motherfuckers don't get the job done, want everybody to like them, but it ain't really nothing to like about you. because you're so full of shit. You're so fucking self-centered. You're so backstabbing or me, or there's a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They're overriding aura as shit. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't paint it no other way. So they got to paint a mask on their face. You can't see me. I look good though, don't I? All right. But your insides, this shit, boy, you riding.
Yeah, that comes with caring about looking or being a decent person on the inside. And some people don't care to like look at themselves like that. I talk about that too. Mirror work, shadow work.
Right.
And if you're not willing to really dive deep into yourself, really deep, like not this surface level.
That's what we were saying earlier.
My favorite color. He need to know my favorite color and this and that. When that shit it doesn't matter. I promise you, my favorite colors have changed over time. Like I have my steady some, but I actually have come to like more colors. So like things about yourself is going to change.
Right.
So you don't want to know just the surface level. You want to know the real stuff about a person. I don't see that happen in relationships. They want to know only that surface level because that underneath stuff, I'm hide that.
Because they
I'm gonna keep that to myself up over here tucked because this talking about myself, right? This bitch be kind of crazy sometimes. This has to be left the fuck by herself sometimes because nigga, when I say I need some me time, like everybody in the fucking world needs their me time. And in that me time, what do you do for you? You need to figure out yourself. Some people ignore. So they get their me time and they don't properly utilize their me time. What the fuck is going on? So you want this mask. That's the only thing you care to work on is your mask. All right. And I can always tell with these motherfuckers. Woman, don't give a fuck. I can always tell because nigga, your shit leaking. Look, your character always gonna pop out. It's always gonna show. And when that motherfucker rears its head,
right,
are the other people gonna be ready? Because some of us, we got some shit. Some of us got some shit. And if you ain't never worked on your shit.
Yeah. Talisha said, thank you. Very I know it's true, Talisha. I only speak the truth. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I'm gonna speak the truth. No, but we have to realize that. You know what I'm saying? We are.
Oh, this is so sad.
What? You hear?
I breastfeed a lot. This ain't even closed, y'all. This is sad.
But
like,
we
this
have to
is
realize,
so uncomfortable.
As people like us, you know what I'm saying? We attract everybody.
Yeah.
And in attracting everybody, we attract the bullshit motherfuckers who want to siphon and take our energy and try and use it and manifest it into whatever they want because they don't have the energy to do so themselves.
They're vampires.
Exactly. They're vampires. We have to make sure that we don't allow these people to do that to us because it will drain us and turn us bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like Quincy made the analogy when we was on men's mental health, you know, rotten fruit next to a good fruit. You know what I mean? We all know that. Rot it, yes. Yeah, it will rot it. You know what I'm saying? If we allow these people in our life to attach to us like leeches, they will leech off of us and they will fucking tear you down. They will drain the fuck out of you. So he said, right, I love me time, LOL. Because we all need it.
Look at how stupid that my me time last night was me baking a motherfucking cake.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Look, I came with the cake. Y'all should have seen me like this, just smiling. Look at my cake, y'all. Look
1
at my
o'clock
cake.
in the morning.
It's so beautiful. I said, I can't wait to cut it. I can't wait to cut it. Oh, man.
1:30, I'm eating cake and milk and cake in the morning. That's what we do it. But me time, sorry. Us time, sorry. Our time.
Sorry, not sorry, right? Because what I'm saying, God damn,
that cake fired in the motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. I love when she get the bacon shit. She got cookie dough in there too right now. Chocolate chip cookie dough with the almonds and without the almonds. She got 2 different cookie doughs in there right now, man. I'm like, damn. I thought she was gonna make some more chocolate chip cookies. This nigga turned around and made a whole motherfucking marble cake. I said,
I said I want to bake something.
Oh, really? Marble cake, that's what we doing? Okay. I'm fucking with it. We fucks with each other. I love it.
Let's see if I remember to show it to you, T. Because I'll be like trying to be like, oh, I'm sending something to you. And I forget. Because I do 100,000 things in a day.
If we don't see that these people out here ain't like us. Shout out, kid. If we don't realize it, then we're going to continue to allow our energy to be misused by these individuals. I don't like a lot of people around me, period, point blank. Why? Because I know how I am. I'm a very dedicated individual. Talisha said most people don't even check themselves because they are always justified. I check myself when I'm being irritated or being mean or judgy. Hey, I've started to check myself too.
I love you.
Shit.
I love you so much. Because this nigga would just fly off the handle at times and I would just be like, damn, look. Wow.
That nigga really going on right now.
We could just do whatever. Look, this is my son right now. God damn. You ain't about to just do and say whatever, nigga. Hold on. Who are you talking to? I'm gonna need you to calm it down, right? But we have to understand that we're not children anymore.
Right.
You don't have your parent to say, hey, calm that shit down. Hey, you acting up. Oh, you need to
pump your own brakes.
Well, you need your ass whipped, you need your mouth popped, right? You need to go in the corner. Like, we have to understand it would be probably about that time where I'm coming out of character because I'm whatever, feeling the emotion. So nigga, once I'm out of character and we know we out of character, this is not who I actually really am trying to be just because I got this. Look, I got a bitch in me, don't mean I'm not trying to be a bitch all the time, man. Right? So like when you feel this other side coming out of you, you're supposed to catch yourself, check yourself, however the fuck you word it to yourself. Right. God damn it. Like, get yourself because you ain't got nobody else to reel it in. Right. Like, reel it in yourself, calm down. This is that emotional intelligence, though. If you're not taught it from a young age, some people, they never learn it. There is no checking themselves. Yeah. Why not? I wanted to throw a tantrum when I was a kid and I got to do it then. What the fuck? You don't accept me at 50 years old, 60 years old, fucking flying off the handle? Why not?
No. Like my wife, she'll, when certain things irritate me, she'll let me go off and do my vent because she know I'm not going to keep going on. There are times where she knows where I'm going and she'll be like, babe, and it'll snap me back to reality. But even then, I still got to go. I got to get a little bit more off my chest. And I don't, it don't be an immediate shutdown.
This should be so bad.
You know what I'm saying?
You going to feel it.
You going to feel it. Like
he's fire. Everybody's getting burned, bitch. I don't give a fuck. And I'll burn the bridges. I'll burn the bridges, the town, house, and the whole every damn thing, nigga. Where everybody hit it. You better leave me the fuck alone. These niggas fire.
But burn it. I've started to realize that. And like you said, I've been trying to check myself on it, especially like my biggest irritation comes from my kids. Don't nobody really irritate me but my kids. But even with them, I be trying not to fly off the handle with them no more because I feel like I can handle them different, but they be showing me like, nigga, you still got to fly off the handle with me because I'm him.
Amir's like, if y'all would have had that in the old days, in our days, this never would have happened ever in
because
life.
I'm trying to be a different type of father, not less of a father, but I'm trying to evolve in my fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to exactly. I'm trying to display emotional intelligence and really use it. But it get hard with these little motherfuckers when they just like you, just in a compact form and just untamed. Like at that age with that much ferociousness, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's almost like you done put two lions in a motherfucking cage that never knew each other. But it's the same motherfucker. They just like a Tasmanian devil in that motherfucker. be shit. But then all you could do, you got to sit back and be like, damn, I used to do that same shit, or that is me. That is how. Ooh, I see me. You gotta hold yourself accountable and see you in the situation with your children. Like, if you don't, you got a mental block. You know what I'm saying? I know when my kids do certain things, I be like, nigga, them your kids, because it come from her. And then there's other times she be like, nah, nigga. I'll be like, nigga, them your kids. She be like, nope, that's all you. I'll be like, I know.
It really is like a funny thing that we do with each other, because I'd be like, God damn, that's my kid.
That's my kid.
Oh God. Me and my daughter been going through it recently.
Oh
really
I'm gonna have to get them some gloves.
I asked that day, I said, you want to get some gloves? Is it time? She said no. I said, so why are you doing this? Like, why? I don't understand.
I try to give my daughter love and hug on her and all the whole shit, and she fought me. I fought my daughter, start hitting. I punched her. That's, barely, of course, not punching my daughter, but love tapping my daughter. And she started fucking falling out laughing. I'm trying to hug her, and she pushing all off on me and all this shit. I start punching on her, and now she rolling all on me. Now she want to be all up. That's my child. That's my child.
Like to play fight all the time.
My wife can punch on me, and I'll giggle. Like, she knows it. Punches tickle to me. Like, it tickles.
Kids are meant to get on our nerves. They're meant to test our nerves.
Man.
And then they're meant to test our patience. They're meant to test our knowledge.
To the core.
When I say to the core, like, they're finna. That's why they ask questions, and you just be like, damn, can I get 5 minutes and not questions? Mine be like, mine's is Stewie. Like, if y'all know fucking Family Guy, right?
Stewie.
How Stewie used to do Lois, right? Mom. And she answered, and he just laughed, run away. I thought that shit was fucking funny before I had kids. That shit was hella funny, right? Laugh at the show. When your kids do it, you're like, oh my God.
When you have Stewie.
I understand when the parents would say, I can't hear my own thoughts. Like, I'd literally be trying to think. I'm trying to cook and shit, right? And they're just constantly talking. I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Yes. And then you respond, right? You go like this to do what you're doing. They're back with, wait, but I got more thoughts.
And you're like, wait, what the fuck was I doing?
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This shit better turn out fire, because when I say I don't know what seasoning I grabbed, like,
where the fuck was I?
Be like, what did you put in this? And I'd be like,
I don't know.
You'd have to be here to watch me do it, girl. Because when I say I don't, I'm being mommed 100,000 times. I don't know.
Your kids
are hella funny.
You gotta love them,
but you gotta understand what it's for. They are our mirrors. Right. Our relationships in your life are mirrors. They're there to really teach your ass something. And there's a lot of people who they're not students anymore. This whole I'm grown shit that I be talking about. They're so grown that they're not students anymore. When you feel like you're all the way grown, you don't care to learn anymore. I have learned all that I have cared to learn, and this is it. This is what people be like. This is it. I'm like this way because I fill in the blank. Okay, well, you don't want to know nothing else. That's how your children, some people's children, become angry at them, right? At some point, because nigga, you only went so far with your knowledge. You didn't teach me what I felt like I needed to know. And then they have some type of anger, resentment, or whatever else towards their parent. And then they go into their other relationships with this shit.
Right.
And why the fuck? That should be killing me. I've told my mom, like, I love her so much. I love my mama so much. You did the best you could with the knowledge that you had. How am I supposed to be mad that you did the best that you could? Like, like dead ass. Like, there's no book. There's no guidebook. There's no rules. There's no nothing. When
there's
it comes
no training
to
manual.
There's no nothing. I was taught this. I can use it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I can learn more or not, right? This is on you to
And
do
then
that.
here's that application part again.
Here's the application part, because the application is a motherfucker. It's hard to apply new things. And then one thing I've heard too is it's hard to apply new things when you got older ones, right?
Mhm.
When they know something of you already.
Right.
So if your children know a certain thing that you've done for X amount of years, now you have different kids and now you do something different. It wasn't because it's because I've grown.
Right.
They don't understand that until they become an
adult.
adult. They don't
And they go through it.
understand
They be like, oh, that's why daddy changed or started doing things
It's the
different
the
or whatever.
two parts when they become the adult and then once they start to have children.
Hmm.
That's when
They
the
go through
other
that own experience.
That's when the other realizations come in, like, oh well shit. I might have took it as he was just didn't like me or whatever, when no, he was trying to teach me this, or she was trying to, no matter which parent, right? Like they were actually trying to teach you something. Maybe it wasn't in the words you wanted to hear it,
Right,
but
right.
they were still trying to teach you something.
Did you learn?
Did you fucking hear it? Or no?
No, most people get too defensive. They're too
Yeah.
ready to be on guard. They're already on guard when they are presenting whatever information, like it might be contradictory or
especially in the
like-
parent child aspect, they look at it as like, oh, they're only telling me I'm wrong.
As I said, it might be contradictory to what they believe in,
Mhm.
or feel like you're trying to tell them that they're wrong, or some people are just pig-headed. You know what I mean? Some people are just so bullheaded, so stubborn, so don't want to be told nothing that you can't tell them nothing. And they will always look for somebody to validate their bullshit. Those are the people who they'll gravitate around, and they'll continue the same cycle of bullshit because you lightweight enable them. They look for enablers.
They look for enablers.
You know what I'm saying? And people who actually call them on their shit are the ones that they be like, oh, you a hater. That's who they say is they haters. You know what I'm saying?
Or liars or whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
right. When the reality of it is, no, nigga, somebody's just calling you on your shit and you can't accept that the shit they calling you on is real. Like, people, that's the part where it be fucked up at. Like, nigga, it's really real what they calling you on. But you don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to change it. You will be a better person if you do accept it, acknowledge it, and change it. But you won't. So
But do you want to be a better person? Oh,
no,
my bad.
because they probably happy with that type of drama or that type of, that they have a contentment about whatever it is. Felicia said, exactly, as parents, there is no manual. You're just doing the best that you can. And when you become a parent, you truly understand that. I love my mama so much too. Yeah, I love my mama like a motherfucker. Felicia said, and I always tell my kids that we want them to do better than.
In that aspect, yeah.
Oh, yeah, in that aspect. Yeah, and then having kids at different times or period in your life, my upbringing was different from my siblings because they're so much older than me. Right. But my son Amir, he sees it.
No, he literally said yesterday, like, ooh,
if they had daddy back, like, but my kids still have a harsh me. They just have a different me. But as parents, as people, as individuals, we're supposed to evolve and get better and learn and try and do better.
And
you know what I'm
also
saying?
communicate the changes too, because if you can't communicate, because if you do have older children and then younger children, you're supposed to be talking with them, because there's some, and I feel like that's where they be getting angry, because I've heard certain things about my upbringing compared to my older siblings' upbringing, right? Well, different stages, but also people make different decisions. Okay, I watch y'all do dumb shit.
Right.
Flat out. I've been an observer for so long. I watched them do dumb shit. You got fucked up, and I didn't have to because I watched you get fucked up. I just didn't do that.
And I chose not to do the dumb shit.
Just don't do that. This gets this result. Don't be a dumbass.
Don't be a dumbass.
Got it. Thank you. Look, thank you always for the older siblings, because y'all paved the way, whether it's gonna be I'm a part of your fuck shit or not.
Hey, cuz OG, hey Dub, what's up? Welcome in, Dub. We out here talking this good shit. Damien in the building. What's good? Come on in.
Hey.
Make sure y'all hit
Shout
the
out.
like, the love.
Hail Mary hosters. Got the shit on today.
But I've been arrested for whooping my kids. I left bruises. These are two of my stepkids. Left bruises on them with a belt. I whooped their ass, but I wasn't abusing them. They earned an ass whooping, and the system that we live in, that we're under, they got a problem with us raising our children. You know what I mean? They got a problem with us actually disciplining our children like we need to. The books say spare the rod, spoil the child. And it's very true. But you don't go in there and be abusive. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to change the type of father I am. I'm going to put foot to ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put that leather to that butt. I'm going to tear that ass up. You get out of line as my child, and I'm going to tear that ass up and put you back in line. That's my job as a father and as a parent. I'm not going to let nobody step on my toes or tell me that I'm doing something wrong when I know what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit. I'm not new to this. This ain't my first rodeo.
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I'm true to this, nigga. It ain't on me. It's in me. You feel me? But we have to develop as parents. We have to grow. You know what I'm saying? And so my methods have changed. And when you have kids at different ages and different periods in life, your older ones are going to see the changes. Your younger ones won't, because they only know that norm of who you are now.
Yeah.
But if you can accept who you are and accept that those changes need to be made, you'll teach your children how to be better parents than you even were. Because let's face it, a lot of us come from broken families. You know what I'm saying? I watched, I had a couple stepdads. You know what I'm saying? I've watched my aunt kick my uncle out. I've watched my other cousins that do have their daddy wasn't really around and wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I've seen so many different dynamics.
Hell yeah, yep.
Throughout my own family that it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But not to mention the dynamics of my friends' families, because I had hella friends. So I would see what would go on in their families as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that rang true through them all was, if you had a black mama, she was fucking you up. You wasn't getting off.
Look, even if it wasn't a lot of time, let you do a certain or say something specific. Yeah, huh?
But they kept us in line.
It goes with the huh?
Yeah.
And then woo wow wow.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was still more calm. She had to go, and then I'm still finna whoop your ass because you did deserve this. And we just be like, can I have it now? Can we just get it over with?
But
why we gotta wait on it?
We developed our parenting patterned off of how we were parented.
Like most do.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, you either go with what you know,
or you go to the other side,
or you figure out some other shit.
Right.
I really didn't like this, so they don't do it. Right. So
I
they
see
try
some
another route.
Parents that did, or some, when they were kids, they got whoopings, and they won't whoop their kid for nothing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know a couple right now. Yep.
I've seen two different sides where the kid is bad as fuck and timeouts don't work. And I've seen it where the timeouts actually do work. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's how the parent administers it to the child. You know what I'm saying? And
but remember, each child is different too.
True.
There's some who don't necessarily need a whooping. There's some who need a whooping or need timeout or whatever the fuck.
Tanisha said, y'all sound like some pimps. Just kidding.
What happened? Oh, what we said earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops.
What?
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's not on me, man. It's in me, baby. It's the pimping is real. Nah. But I just think that we, people, period, you got to keep developing and accept that there are times that you really do need to change. You're not a perfect person. Ain't nobody on this motherfucker walking perfect, dead or alive. Ain't nobody being perfect. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And once you realize that you have your own faults and you got your shit about you, you'll be able to, you should be able to accept it and make changes. You know what I'm saying? And not let that bullshit about you become you. You know what I'm saying? I could easily develop into an angry, abusive, you know what I'm saying, type of individual. But I know that about myself. So I work consciously to not be an abuser. I'm a big guy. I'm strong. I'm a very angry motherfucker when I can be and when I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to control that anger in me so that I don't become abusive, because I will fuck you up. I'm abusive to the motherfucker I'm fighting, but I had to learn that I don't need to be that with my family. I just need to discipline my kids. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I keep it on that disciplinary line. Damien said, don't get your ass whipped. You whoop that ass. Yeah, you what? Denise said, right, but most people don't have villages anymore in America.
Like, nobody does.
Nope.
I feel like nobody actually does. They might have a decent support system, right? But even your support system is but a couple of people. Probably it could fit on maybe one hand,
right,
depending on where you come from. So I feel like I have a really pretty good support system, right? So like yours is pretty, so together, yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
But we still don't have a village. Like that's not.
We're still working on building a village.
Like that's not a thing anymore, and it's because of how just there's not even families anymore. So how could there be villages if there's not even real families anymore?
Right. Families make up a village.
The village, y'all.
So
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it.
How the fuck you think anybody gonna have a village at any point in time when nigga there's no real families? The men gathered, the women and children gathered. That is just what it was. The men did the men shit, the women did the women and children
shit. Yeah.
shit. And then we came together and those things worked perfectly because families. How the fuck you got a family? A man and a woman have to have it.
Hey, you gotta come together like two butt cheeks. You keep the shit in line.
You're hella funny.
Imagine you only
so upset that was a great analogy. Oh,
trademark. Don't steal my shit. You gotta come together like two butt cheeks. You help keep the shit in line. I'm saying though.
This is so true, T, and I feel like I have to tell people this about myself because you please do not get offended when your kids come around me and I act like another mother to them. Not telling you. This is the cold part. I am not your mother, but I am a mother, and I will do mother-like things, which means don't act crazy because I'm gonna act like a mama. Just come like tell you some
Suppose
shit.
That, yeah. I love
Last time I had these extra kids in my house, I started off with I made the warning.
Yeah.
I will put you in the corner if I have to. They look like, okay. And then they kept trying some other stuff, and it was majority boys, right? They just kept trying some other stuff. I look at all of them. We're sitting down at that point. I put a movie on, okay? So I'm sitting down. I just look at all of them. I said, so do y'all know about whoopings? And they all said, I did, huh? I said, oh, yeah. So we all know about whoopings. I also I will whoop some children if I have to. We could try the corner. If you think that won't work for you, I will have to whoop y'all. I said that they're all busy in the backyard. I will, but let them know what is going on first because I will. You're gonna try your shit because all kids try some shit. But that's that village mentality when, hey, don't take offense to this, but this is what you expect for me for me to take care of some kids.
I am gonna say this though. Because if you don't say or do something crazy to my kids,
no, none of that.
And we ain't gonna do or say nothing crazy to your kids. You know, there's some people out here that they wild. They don't even need to have kids or be around kids. You know what I'm saying? But if you come around us and you got kids and your kids are doing unruly things, they're gonna get put in a place. And I would expect you to put my kids in a place, but don't go fucking being outside your fucking mind because then I'm going to have to put my hands all over you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go being all disrespectful to my kids and all that. And, thinking you just going to put your hands on my kids. Like, we have to understand that this, back in the day, my auntie, my uncles, it was free fire. Let's just face it. It was free fire. You would get your ass whooped by any elder in the family. Free fire. Don't fuck up. Don't cut up. What they used to say, don't cut up around any.
Like what? They all be like, who the is
Don't cut up around any of them, because first whoever seen you cutting up is gonna get that ass, and then they gonna tell your parent, and your parent gonna get that ass and gonna be like, that's the fuck you get. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, but they still gonna say, I fucked that nigga up though.
Right. Yep, I sure did tear his ass up. He over there being de-whoop, whatever it is.
And then the parent come back around like, huh? You did what?
Oh, you did what? And they gonna tear your ass up too. But in this day and age, we gotta realize people are a lot people so fucking sensitive.
Because they don't get told nothing.
You can't tell them nothing.
Because they never got told nothing. So they expect the world. It doesn't even matter. You can't tell me nothing because I ain't never been told nothing. I can't accept being told anything, right? Because like when we've been told some shit, you accept a lot more because you already been told some shit.
Right. Nah, fuck that. Look, you gotta let's grow up and mature, people, and understand that we do need to get back to that village mentality. But first, what I was gonna say when I said so, get back to being a family. Get back to understanding what it takes to be a family, because it takes work, it takes effort, want, try, desire. You have to actually want a fucking family. You have to want the element, the unit, and you have to do the work.
Understand your role and be amazing at it.
Shit.
Because we have so many roles in his life.
Talisha said having a village to help raise kids helps adults too, but nowadays people are sensitive about someone telling your kid what's right. Exactly. Motherfuckers don't want to understand that. Hey, nigga, you got a badass kid and somebody else might need to tell him something. Damien said the village is the police and the judge and jury. Yep. Whoop they ass. Bring them out here for the whole village to see it. Families with morals and same structure. America dissolved that. Yeah, the fuck they did. Talisha said, wow, 50, she out here laughing.
It's crazy that they did too, T.
I'm just saying.
On purpose, because it still will fall in line with their agenda. We're trying to get rid of us, depopulation.
Right.
It would make the boys unruly, that turn into unruly men.
Which is what's going on right now.
Right. And then the women, they pretty much, at this point, they look at us like breeders. Because we still have children. I said this all the time. Children are still being born.
Yeah.
And there's no man in the house. So
there's nobody raising these. Okay, my mom, she was a single mother, you could say, because there was always a stepdad. So she was always, in and out of relationship here and there. But once she hit a certain age, she always tried to maintain stable relationships, you know what I'm saying? But the men always cheating and doing this and that and doing a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? If you grew up in my era, you know how that era is and was, you know what I'm saying? But my fatherly influences still came from the men that were around, that she tried to be in relationships with, you know what I'm saying? My sister's fathers, or there was a couple men that, she just dated a couple times that I still met, you know what I mean? But I learned being a man from these men that were around, either indirectly or directly, you know what I mean? There was only like a couple that actually took care and teaching anything to the stepchildren, to me or my sisters. And then the rest of them, they really didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As long as they was putting money in the house and taking care of my mom, keeping my mom happy, they really didn't give a fuck about, as long as we wasn't tearing up shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the way, fucking up shit, then everything was cool. But that's where I learned, you know, who I learned how to be a man from, and took the pieces that I wanted to be, you know, take here and there.
You take it or you don't.
Right. But nowadays,
What's up?
men don't want to be men. What?
Boy.
Go sit down somewhere until we done.
Get off my yacht.
But nowadays, men don't want to be men, and women won't let men be men. And it puts this divide, this break in between, just like the whole agenda wants, though, you know, in between the men and the children, where that fatherly influence is supposed to be. It's normally filled by whatever a woman can muster up. My mother did a great job raising me as a single mother, but I still couldn't take everything my mom did that I saw and apply it to me because she a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There was things I didn't understand growing up as a young man that no one taught me. I had to just learn.
You had to just look and try to figure it out.
Right. So
interpret with a childlike mind. We're not supposed to always interpret things through our childlike mind. We're supposed to have someone to teach us.
Someone to tell you this is what the fuck it is.
Someone to teach us, then we're interpreting and making our own when it's not really supposed to work that way.
Right.
I need to be taught a specific way. This is how certain things are taught. I don't like when people just let their kids learn from any fucking way.
They just
this is why I am the way I am, right, baby. Because when you learn it anyway.
So who you learning?
You're learning anyway. That's the cold part.
Yeah.
It's where is it coming from? Is that the proper way for it to be taught? Is there the right terms? Is there there's so many different things that go into teaching. This is why the woman is supposed to be the first teacher. That means, bitch, do you know something before you start having kids? Because that's a whole nother conversation right there. This is not, we're missing a lot of things. These things are not being taught. They're not being just given. It's not given to me. There were certain things that happened after my first birth that I said, Mom, how come I didn't know about this? You funny. How come I didn't know about this? And there was no real response from it because she was honestly busy taking care of us. Right. I ain't got time to teach you about childbirth. You ain't having kids yet.
Right.
It ain't even that time, right? So there's a lot of stuff that's just not passed down as far as the knowledge, that society is teaching these kids because there's not families anymore.
Teaching them fucked up.
So it's getting bad. It's getting real and just getting worse and worse. And we see how I think we said this too, whatever one, right? About our elders are younger and younger today, right? I'm already a great aunt. I will be, and I've been a great aunt for a couple years now. Okay, so we're the grandmothers, grandmas.
Right.
They're not even grandmas anymore. They're 30s, 40s.
They're in their 30s, 40s. Yeah, they're young.
Right? So they're younger.
And what the fuck do they know? They still.
What do you know after having children? And now you're already giving.
Now you're a grandma.
The universe has graced us with another title. Okay, because it's not me giving me this right. Shit. I didn't say I'm ready to do this.
That age, grandma's still trying to be popping.
Yeah.
She's still trying to go on cruises and get in a size 6-7 dress. I'm
sick of him. Why you gotta bring sizes into this right now?
She's like, girl, I can still fit this. We going and we out this weekend. Hold on. Mama, can you watch your grandbaby? What? You still trying to be the hot girl though. But you mid 30s, early 40s, and but you still trying to be the hot girl though. But
ooh,
came with you. The family dynamics. The family dynamics now. She said, "Me too. I'm a great aunt to 2 and soon 3."
I got 4.
It's the dynamic is the age is getting pushed to a younger age,
mm-hmm.
and the wisdom that came with old age is being lost. There is no time for anyone to grow old, and no one is concerned with growing old and gathering that wisdom, becoming wise. There is a hot girl.
They'll be like, I'm busy. You want to know why? Because they got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. I got shit to do.
I got shit to do.
Shit to do. Oh,
But
God.
it's like, where is the concern for who's teaching your children, or the men that women have around their children, or in the situation where the man has the children, a single father, the women that you have around your children? Because with my children, I didn't want just anybody around my kids. I didn't want just females popping in. I had to go through that whole mental process and thought, like, man, what type of lifestyle I'm about to live as a single father? Am I about to have bitches in and out the house, or am I about to be a stand-up father and family man? Like, am I going to build a family, or am I just going to be this single father and whatever that picture looks like? You know what I'm saying? I had to really think about that shit, man. And at the end of the day, I don't want my sons coming home with different chicks and having the drama of different baby mamas. And this may sound a little selfish. I don't want to have to deal with that headache. As a grandfather, that mean, okay, I got 8 children.
Are you saying you have enough baby mamas? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on. That means I inherit baby mamas. And baby mama drama. Okay, no, we got to minimize this shit. Let's teach these niggas right. So at best, they end up with 1 or 2. They end up with 1 or 2, and that's it. But I have to teach them. Let me teach them. Look, we don't go around just having babies with any and everybody. I had to teach them that their siblings come from different women because I really love them. Like, if they had my baby, it wasn't by mistake. Like, I really love them. We really sat down, talked about the names, and we chose the names. Like, I was trying to have a family with these women. This is the woman that it actually worked with, and I'm blessed to have her. Like, oh my God, it's such a fresh breath of air to have a woman that I can gel with on every fucking level. And whatever conflict we do have, we know how to go to our corners, come back, work it out, smooth it out. We don't just let it blow over.
Look at this is a funny one. We smoke our own blunt. That's how you know it's really real. What? Look, but not in the same space.
No.
Because you see this? We're in the same space.
We're in the same space right now.
You can't.
You know what?
You can't even be.
I'm going in the garage.
Mm-mm.
I'm going in the garage to smoke my own blunt.
You don't even
or
know where the fuck we
she be
go.
like, I'm
When
going
I
in the other room. She going in the living room.
Won't even say it.
No,
No.
just go.
Just
Roll the blunt. And
we'll revisit each other in a minute.
But that's because we know each other.
When we've calmed it down.
Exactly.
Because this is that emotional intelligence that's clearly not.
We about to blow up, and
It's about to be bad for everybody in this motherfucker.
Talisha said. But also, my mom had me 12, 10, 8, and 6 years after the first children. LOL. See? So y'all age gaps is big. Me and my grandbaby gonna be listening to rap together. LOL. Just kidding. No, you ain't. It's real shit. Talisha also said, I don't want to have to deal with that drama either. I stay in my kids' ear about sex, family, babies, responsibility. Yes, Talisha. Like, I think it's important, man.
It's very important because no matter what, they finna learn this shit from somewhere.
They're gonna learn it somewhere.
To be taught because they still gonna hear it.
Right.
That's the cold part. So even if it's taught from you, they still have to hear it. So how do you care to apply it to your life? Because that's really the hardest part.
Here we go.
Is that
application.
And we got to talk about it because, okay, so if you were the one that had to learn a bunch by yourself, right? So you weren't taught about the application portion.
No.
You were just like, this is a thought. We said this the other day. Sounds good in
Sounds
theory.
good in theory.
That sounds fucking fantastic.
Let's
in theory.
try it.
But will it actually work?
I don't know.
Will it work? Will it be efficient? Will this be the best way for me to utilize? Will this be the best
action? Will I even
action?
do this right? Like, will I even execute this correctly? Like, I seen it. I read about it, I heard about it, but am I gonna
Is
execute
this
this
still
right?
is this the proper process?
Right.
Right? Because there's some people who don't even think about a process to things. They just be like,
Like
look,
your
look,
path,
him. He would be like, fuck it sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God, flipping out
like the
because
path
I
to
need a
success.
process. Yeah.
People
It's
think
never
it
straight.
happens haphazardly. It happens just overnight. No, it don't. There are certain
So much thought.
situations where people stumble upon success. There are fluke situations where people, yes, it can, but the reality of it, success takes work. It takes time, dedication, understanding, commitment, application, revision. It takes, and you have to be able to give.
Don't be afraid to revise. God,
Right.
Yeah.
So if you don't ever get to a point where you think that there's something that needs to change about you or about the way you do things, whether it be parenting, going to a relationship, teaching your children, all of this shit, we have to just continuously evolve in. And I just think that I don't know, again, it may be selfish. I don't want the headache of inheriting my sons, or I don't want to inherit baby mamas or baby daddies. I'm not trying to deal with none of no. Yeah, I got 4 girls and 4 boys. So that means I'm gonna have to, it depending on their sexual orientation, you know what I'm saying? They could, and I'm not mad at whatever they choose.
Oh, what's up? Good afternoon.
What up, Rick? What up? Come on in, get comfortable. We're about to get up out of here in a little bit, but thanks for tapping in. We be on 10 a.m. on the West every Saturday, 10 a.m. unless we do something else. But
yeah, we usually let y'all know though.
Yeah, we'll let you know. But I got to make sure that my kids understand that we not out here just free fucking. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here. You ain't just having babies with any and everybody. That ain't how we do this.
That's like the easiest way to say it, right? But this is something that we teach the girls is that like, oh, they always talk about like virginity, right? Like, oh, it's so sacred, blah, blah, blah. Why do we not teach our sons that their seed is sacred? Like, this is not a thing that is taught anymore in the world.
Right.
And it's like, so then they think, oh, it's fine. I could just spread my seed everywhere and it's perfectly fine. Well, then where are you laying that seed? That is where many don't care to think why. It was fun. The sex was great.
Sex?
You know what I'm saying? They were like,
but I mean, it's always great.
No, it's not always great. It is not always great.
But
no, good God.
Sex is great. Sex is fun. Sex is enticing. It's entertaining. It's alluring. It's sexy. It's raunchy. It's sex. You know what I'm saying? But in sex, you got to understand that you're going to create if you don't take the precautions. And we don't want to just be putting our, fucking on any and everybody. Can't do that. Not especially in this day and age. Oh, there's so many diseases out there. But I have conversations with my sons, and Amir, he tells me certain things, when he's talking to different girls, why he stopped talking to them, this, that, and the third. But he don't be out here trying to fuck everything moving. And I really appreciate that because he focuses on his setting up his life, his building blocks. You know what I'm saying? He's not worried about getting a pussy and
be stressed out with classes. He's like, what do I look
like?
He'd be like, what do I look like being stressed out by something in their bullshit right now when I'm trying to do something? And he's actually been doing so fucking good. He's been doing great. He told me, he said it was this one chick he was talking to, and they stopped talking. She ended up getting back with her ex or some shit like that. Then something happened and she started trying to come back around Amir again. And he was like, Dad, I told her, I'm cool. I don't even want to talk to you, see you no more. He was like, because I don't want that going back and forth drama, and I don't got time to, have no problems with nobody. You know what I mean? I said, and I appreciate that, because the reality of it is women are going to do what women do and men are going to do what men do. The only thing you control in the situation is what you do and what you allow in your circle drama-wise. You know what I'm saying? Don't entertain people like that. I said, if they want you, they going to be with you. It ain't going to be no ping pong. But y'all young right now, so don't worry about this young shit.
this young shit can be fleeting or it can be permanent. You know what I mean? I got a homeboy and homegirl right now, a couple of them, been together since high school. You know what I mean? Rock solid. But shit, there's a lot more young sweetheart relationships that aren't together than there is that are together. You know what I'm saying? So I try and teach my sons, especially, hey, don't get caught up with these girls. You know what I mean? Don't get wrapped around them and all that. They're gonna do what they do. But I also teach my girls, be women, be ladies. You know what I mean? Don't entertain every motherfucking man out there. Make it hard for a motherfucker to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? You know who your daddy is. And my daughter, she come to me, she be like, man, daddy, why I have a situation and all I could think about was I could hear your voice saying such and such and such and such.
That should be funny when they come tell them that shit.
they be like, all I hear is your voice saying this, that, and the third, or what you. I hear you responding, and I tell them, I am my daddy's daughter. Don't make me act a fool up in here, or whatever it is. And I just crack up laughing because I teach my kids, don't be nobody bitch, don't be nobody punk, don't get stepped on by nobody, none of that shit. And then when they tell me that they hear my voice saying that shit to them in those situations, it make me feel good. Like, yeah, I'm putting the right shit in them because they're hearing me as their conscience. Like, nigga, stump down right now. This is no, we don't take none of this. We ain't taking none of this. None of this. Who the fuck? Yeah. And if you got, but I also teach them every situation ain't a situation to nut up on. Mm-hmm. Learn, pick and choose your battles. You know what I mean? Everything somebody else is trying to make a battle ain't always a battle. You could walk away from a lot of shit. But if somebody keep pressing you, hey, leave press on nails, nigga, press on. Mm-hmm. You gotta press on, I'm saying. Talisa said, other countries internationally raise sons to be husbands and financially sufficient and not having multiple families. Yep. They don't have multiple baby mamas.
No.
A lot of these other countries, they do not have multiple baby mamas.
I don't feel like that's a term.
No.
On anybody's community but ours.
But ours. No. In our society, in American society, that is a thing. In other countries, that shit is like far few and in between. It's a motherfucker in India. This nigga got, I think, over 20 wives. This nigga got over 100 kids. Like, but they all a family.
But baby mom, that's not.
They not baby mom. This nigga got wives. That means that all the wives stick together like sisters. But they all got their kids, and they all live in this big ass motherfucking compound type shit. But they don't have the situation of the men having kids all over the different places and in
different states, different cities.
Come on. That's this society we fucking live in. That's this culture, this bullshit that America drives. Once you drive the family apart, you break up the family dynamic, that's what you're left with.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. Men are going to procreate. Men are that's why we could bust nuts as many times in a day as we possibly can and impregnate as many females as we can every fucking day. And a motherfucker have 1,000 kids. But we need to get back to the mentality of no, nigga, I'm trying to raise a family. However this family dynamic look, this is what I need to be obtaining, striving for. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this individualism ass shit. Everybody want to be, all these niggas want to be gangsters, want to be players, want to be this, that, and the third. But in all of it, there's no sense of responsibility or acceptance of responsibility. All of those types of lifestyles.
Yeah, because they're not taught responsibility from a young age. Like
no.
I said, when we say it all the time, it starts at home. It's gonna always start at home. So because it didn't start at home, we have to make it so relevant now.
Right.
You whoever fuck watching me, you nigga, you gotta start at home.
You gotta start at home. Hey,
get your process,
everybody say it all
and use it. Steps. There's steps to everything in life.
Motherfucker.
Level up.
Talisa said, I can't do it, LOL, my loner ass. After a while, I don't want to talk no more. I need quiet time. Hey, just shut up.
But that's it sucks because I was definitely a loner too. So there's sometimes I literally need everyone to stop talking. Just wives talking.
She said, and I don't know how close I'm gonna be with a nigga with 60 wives, laughing my ass off like, sir, I need chest time. And in 10th in line, nuh-uh. She like, hold on, nigga. 60, that mean 2 months is I come back around in 2 months. What am I supposed to do for 2? That's a lot of wives. I don't even want that many wives. That's nuts to me. But you know, to each his own.
We're well over. I'm ready to go. I love you guys.
Thank everybody. We're gonna get out of here, close this out, wrap this up, and get out of here. Baby over here starting to squirm. The natives is restless out there, and we got the day to get to get on to. We love y'all. We thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in with us. Make sure y'all get into some type of homesteading and keep your ears on to the street, man. Keep your ears open to what's going on in this world and look to help one another. It's a shitstorm. It's coming.
Find your processes, right? Because if we got to get ready for some shit, nigga, you find the process to get that shit started. That's what I believe y'all with. Because, wow, there's so much stuff to do. And he already knows I be talking about that. I got so much stuff to do. Y'all even know I got so much stuff to do. There's so many processes, and we need to make sure we're getting that correct so we can have decent and good outcomes. I don't want to do some shit. Pretty much. I am hella hungry. Let's do this. We feeding the baby all day. I'm starving.
Stop being superficial, people. We love y'all. This is Real Blunt, the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. I'm Big 50 Capone.
Love you guys.
Let's slap something on the way out. What we gonna go with? Hey.
Never made it.
Never made
One time for the West, nigga.
One time for the West, nigga.
Big Capone in this bitch.
Check me out, iTunes, Apple Music, everywhere.
Stay
You know what I mean?
Stay
Big Capone, F5P. baby.
Why settle for less? I stopped chasing the money, started chasing success. All the weight of the world I can hold on my chest. For every pound, I'ma stack 100 bands to the neck. I'm on some other shit. High pressure, another plane. Only a few know me outside of my name. I done came a long way and I adapt to the change. Shit, for the people, I'ma do my thing. Build a business, it's feeling so magnificent. Made my transition, knowing it ain't no middleman. Biggest difference is not a business legit. Stacking all this fatty, just put a dent in the mid. But in both of my wrists, real estate on lock. Went and copped a half an acre, so my bro don't stop. I've been plotting on this come up for a minute, so I gotta thank myself for this bag. Gotta hustle like I never made it, like I never touch any paper, like I'm motivated, like I'm crushing my demonstration, like I'm done way. Every step I'm making a statement, real flagrant. I gotta hustle like I never made it. I gotta hustle like I never made it. Gotta hustle like I never made it. It ain't about God, family, or fatty, I don't feel it. Made my first 100,000 pushing on rental, bitch. Big bag sagging my denim. Always into something, but ain't never in my feelings, nigga. Politicking with politicians and killers on this road to success. Got me feeling like I'm dealing, winning, opportunity, ambition. Came up with a plan and put myself in this position under one condition. Never quit, don't ever stop. Now I'm getting bands cause my fans are the drops, right? Still screaming thug life, real flagrant. The way I'm getting paid, I know that I got them hating on me. My advice, hustle until you pay. Got the same 24 hours in a day. How I maintain, eat lunch at plus places. Big five, never been basic. I'm like I never made it, like I never touch any paper, like I'm motivated, like I'm crushing my demonstration, like I'm done way. Every step I'm
I love
making
y'all, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. Stay glued in like I'm late. Oh, we out of here.
I gotta hustle like I never made it. Gotta hustle like I never made it.